Prestige. Blaze, how you doing? Just sharing the link out. I'll be right with everybody in a moment. Of course you're not. Everybody ignore that figure over there. That is not Anarchy at all. He is not here. It's a figment of your own imagination. There she is, my secret secretary. How are we? Brandon Ace, the man of the hour it seems, after everything that's gone down tonight in the locker room. West, welcome to the show, nice to see you. Just getting things sorted and then we'll get going. Been a crazy few last 15-20 minutes in the locker room. It all kicking off between Mordred Nightwalker, Lion Kid, Neon Leon, and of all people to come to his aid, not a fellow member of Eternity, because, well, fuck knows where they are tonight, but it was Brandon Ace. Brandon Ace coming to the rescue of Mordred Nightwalker. Considering it was Eternity that put Brandon Ace on the shelf for the last 2-3 shows, it's quite a surprise to see that Ace was the man to save the day. But anyway, we'll move on from there. This is the UKWF and I am Ulmarwolf, your host, and we're going to kick things off. Time and just immerse yourself in AI controlled, and we're starting off with an elimination table star. Last man standing without a splinter in his eye. Welcome to the show, nice to see you. How you doing? Redneck Avenger, how are you? Nice to see you, nice to everyone. Relax, let's get involved. A modern day warrior enters in through the crowd. There you see, top of that stairwell. Is he going to show these people respect and come down the stairs and not trample? Jesus, he's actually coming down the steps. Ethan Moore, standing in at 5 feet 11 inches tall and 217 pounds. The modern day warrior, looking to make his presence felt here in the light heavyweight division. Hi Alex Caliber, nice to see you. Solo fist bump. Unusual. Oh, and look, it's a Maddie Mad Cow. And Maddie's on the hunt for the vodka. Looks like Eternity have had a shit night to start off. Will it get any better? They're coming out next to the ring. Standing at 6 feet tall. 220 pounds from London, England. He is Fusion Skull. No worries, Redneck, no worries at all. Come and go as you please. Just here to put on a show. Just what you don't see, you can catch on a replay. There is no issues whatsoever. Mean Joey Green, please tell me you've got some clothes on this time. I do not need another one of those lawsuits for in public indecency. Me and Joey Green cheering on his son, Fusion Skull. No worries, Joey, no worries. Last man to enter the arena. The Impact player, Fred Starr. Fred Starr standing in at 6 feet 1 inches tall and 240 pounds. Can he make an impact tonight and put these opponents of his through the tables? Sup, brother? How you doing, fella? Nice to see you, nice. Welcome to the show. Things didn't end so well for you last show. Last action of the night, losing your Iron Skull belt to Samael Megiddo. And that reminds me, with that, as soon as the bell goes on this match, the Iron Skull and women's KO belts are up for grabs. So as soon as the bell goes on this match, if you want in on that, you need to message the secretary in private via Skype. For those of you, Monster Factory Wrestling, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice. The bell needs to ring on this match before the challenges go in. So here we go. Fusion Skull, Ethan Moore and Fred Starr. 3 wood challenge. Shooter, Shamrock, welcome to the show. And straight in, spinning through the air. Tiju 22, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Welcome to the show. Sharp brain buster there from Ethan Moore. Blocked. And a suplex there from Fred Starr on Ethan Moore. Great to have you here, TJ. Great to have you. Drop kick from Ethan. Drops Fusion to the floor. Fred Starr goes to the outside to grab his wood. Slides it into the ring. And takes down Fusion with a big knife edge chop. Now walking around with the wood in his hands. Takes down Ethan Moore with a shot to the face. And then bashes both Fusion and Ethan Moore with his wood at the same time. Back and forth, arguing over that table. Ethan Moore and Fred Starr. There's a neck breaker. And Fusion brings in a second table to the match. Takes a shot to the face. Fred Starr back to his feet. Big old bitch slap across the face of Ethan Moore. That diving neck breaker. Step up insecurity, misses. Chop across the back by Ethan Moore. Their neck breaker delivered to Fusion. Powerbomb. And Fred Starr rolls to the outside to regain some health and some composure on the outside. Snap suplex by Fusion. Either table not set up just yet. Float over DDT. Ethan Moore taking control. Fred Starr slowly getting back to his feet on the outside. And finally we have a table set up in... Nope. Fred Starr comes in and spoils the chance to get some wood up. Chop across the chest. No. Right one right back there from Ethan Moore. Single leg drop kick taking down Ethan Moore. A kick to the back. And Fusion Skull now the only man left standing in the ring. That single leg DDT. All the way over. And a neck breaker from Ethan Moore. Ethan now gets caught by Fred Starr, whipped across into the table. Big knife edge chop across his chest. Single leg drop kick just shrugged off there by Fusion. Spinning heel kick, no, misses. Fred tossed out onto the apron. Brought in with a snapmare. Ethan Moore whipped into that table again, this time by Fusion, and gets another chop across the chest. Ethan Moore bounced off that table one more time. Still not ready to put him through and give him some splinters to the ass. Here's Fusion. Fusion now gets caught by Fred Starr and whipped into the table. Fred comes running in, drop kick, bounces him off, but the table doesn't break. Fred and Ethan Moore just standing on the outside watching. The shoulder joint being worked over now, trying to pull it out of the socket. Drives it down into the mat, and then Ethan Moore is now taking control. Superman punch swatted away by Fusion, who whips him into the table. It looks like it's bad news for Ethan Moore as he gets a load of wood to the back. Forearm misses. Fusion now whips Fred into the corner. Comes running in with a clothesline to the back. Table walked over to the corner. Fusion doing the running man, it seems, with the wood in his hand. Table set up in the corner. Fusion now trying to get up to his feet. Brought now. Fred Starr whips him hard into the wood. Big knife edge chop lights up that chest of Fusion. Super kick caught. Kick to the hamstring. Fusion now whips Fred into that table. And it looks like Fusion is going to make a clean sweep here. No, countered there by Fred. Monkey toss into that table. Fred now lights up the chest of Fusion once again. Suplex. Hooked on for the pin, but there's no pins in this one. Straight elimination. Got to give your opponent the wood. Fusion now bounced off the table. And another knife edge chop across the chest. That chest of his has got to be burning like fire now. Fred now looking for that exploder suplex, and Fusion takes the wood. And the winner of this match and the last man standing is Fred Starr. Jack Bayou, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Nice. There we see all these knife edge chops across the chest of Fusion. And there's another. For the winner of this match, the Impact player, Fred Starr. Congratulations, Fred, picking up the victory. But just as I announced the fact that the belts are open, already someone's going for it. Straight away we have a backstage brawl going out, and it's between the man that captured the end of the show, Samael Megiddo, and the challenger, one mean Joey Green. Here we go. As soon as this match concludes, the next Iron Skull challenge will be up for grabs. So the moment you see the winner of this match crop up at the bottom of the screen, hit the secretary up with your challenge. She'll let me know when there's challenges in place. But Mean Joey Green wants that belt back. Brandon Quavers, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice long time no see. How are you doing? Samuel from behind heard that Mean Joey Green was looking for him and has come along looking to fight to keep hold of that belt as he's tossed into that speaker box. Back elbow strike, flying through the air now. The big man on a mission to keep a hold of that belt. Picks Mean Joey Green up into the air, military press. Look at him, just benching him. Showing off the strength of this big man. Mean Joey Green grabbed by the back of the head, dragged down the corridor like he was going to see the principal. Mean Joey Green now gets a hold of Samuel, but catches the elbows to the gut. Back elbow strike from Joey. Joey taking exception to being touched like that. But again, Samuel breaks free. Bounces his head off that speaker box. What's he got in mind for him now? No, we're just determined to walk further and further down the corridor. Now Mean Joey Green trying to break free. Oh, a hard throw into the wall there, bouncing him off. Drop kick swatted aside by Samuel. Big boot and a flying forearm, both missed there. Into that electrical box goes Joey. Falls to the floor. Joey fights his way to his feet. Joey now picks Samuel up. Both go swinging. Drives him into the floor with that spine buster. Stiff kick across the chest, caught there by Samuel. Dragon screw takedown. Club and blows. Double-handed choke slam. Drives Joey into the floor. But Samuel's not finished with him yet. Picks him up to his feet. Tosses him into that electrical box. Punch block, forearm to the face. Now Samuel bounced off the wall yet again. Surprised there's not a fucking imprint of his face on it. Joey, elbow drop to the back, misses. Tossed down the hallway and into, oh, fuck's sake. Thought I locked that fucking door, but no, here we go again. We never seem to get past my fucking office. Mean Joey Green now picks Samuel up, elbow strike to the face. Belly to back suplex. Double-handed choke slam again through the table, and that's it. The head of Mean Joey Green colliding with that table is enough to end Joey's chances. Congratulations, Samuel, on defending that belt for the first time tonight. But Mean Joey Green takes a knock to the back of the head through the table, and that is him. Welcome, Feck. Welcome to the show. Here we go. Who's out next? We have Sylvia Hex. Versus Ox, dies an angel. On the inside. Here we go. Sylvia Hex versus Oxidizing Angel in a straight one-on-one match. Sylvia Hex being accompanied down to the ring by Morgan Hex. Oxidizing Angel being accompanied by Lily Rage. Who'd you pick for the winner of this match here? Well, as there was all the commotion before the show which delayed us in getting started, I'd like to give a slight update. That was Mordred Nightwalker was attacked by the Lucha Lions, who have been on a rampage here within the UKWF and Free Lions Wrestling, trying to get a hold of Brandon Ace. There's been a kidnapping of Amber Young, the surprise attacks on the Eternity locker room, War being painted red thanks to some gooey liquid dropping from the door as he walks in. But all that can go on pause while we introduce the first lady down to the ring. One half of the Sinister Sisters and the Hex Legion. She's 5 feet 5 inches tall and 140 pounds. Sylvia Hex. Wasting no time in getting down to the ring. But coming down to the ring now is one half of the Rage Girls, being accompanied by Lily Rage. She stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and 147 pounds. She is Oxidizing Angel. But as I was saying out the back before we started the show, Mordred Nightwalker was jumped by the Lucha Lions, who were sending a message to tell him that Brandon Ace was theirs and theirs only. Eventually security come to break up what was going on, but Brandon Ace of all people was there to rescue Mordred Nightwalker from the beatdown, as Eternity was nowhere to be seen. Brandon Ace, those of you may know, was medically cleared, but for failing for meeting management's requirements of him, was banned from tonight's match. But after his display of sportsmanship and doing the right thing, the management has reconsidered, and instead of the 3-on-2 handicap match it was going to be, it's been requested that it be a straight 3-on-3, and I'm granting that request. Baltimore's Finest versus Eternity's End of Days is going to be a straight 3-on-3 match for that trios qualification. Now we'll get back to the match at hand, and Oxidizing Angel with a back elbow strike, single leg drop kick. Jawbreaker. Down comes their hands from Sylvia to the face of Oxidizing Angel. Mad Cow glaring as she knows she fucked up. None of Eternity there to rescue Mordred Nightwalker tonight. Sylvia with that elbow drop to the heart of Oxidizing Angel. And only a 2 count. Peyton Murphy, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice. This is UKWF. Hex now working the shoulder of Oxidizing Angel. Jawbreaker breaks the gap, comes in, tornado DDT, driving Sylvia Hex into the corner, right in front of Lily Rage. Lily watching on. There's Oxidizing Angel, now works over the neck of Sylvia Hex, cranking that head, trying to tear that fucker off. Super kick into the Florida Keys, there it is, straight jacket, German suplex. Stomp to the small of the back, Morgan Hex distracting the referee as Oxidizing Angel now climbs up. 650 senton there, straight to the stomach. And a 2 count from Oxidizing Angel. Hex now, elbow strike, breaks herself free, kick to the gut, double fists. Oxidizing Angel drops to the floor and Morgan Hex looks pleased with what Sylvia's pulling out here. Spinning back fist drops Oxidizing Angel again to the floor. Fists again. Sylvia Hex taking control, dropping Oxidizing Angel to the floor, goes for the cover, 2 count yet again. Yeah, thought so. Anyway, Hex now slowly climbs to that top rope. Missed with the kick, scoops her up. No, Sylvia Hex falls through the back door. Pushes Oxidizing Angel away, kick to the stomach. Going for that arm bar, trying to rip the arm clean out of its socket. Hex pulls herself free, rains down headshots. Out onto the apron goes Hex now, brought in. Morgan Hex distracting the referee. The clutch locked in, choking the life out of Sylvia Hex. Is Hex going to tap out? Yes, she is. An Oxidizing Angel with a win, submitting Sylvia Hex, center of the ring. Hooks for leg for the pin. Unsuccessful there. There was that spinning back fist to the back of the head, taking down Oxidizing Angel. Here was the break free into the armbar. Sylvia Hex breaking free there. But the winner of this match, Oxidizing Angel. And there you see Morgan Hex on the outside protesting, saying she wasn't tapping out. She was just merely trying to get a grip towards the ropes. But congratulations, Oxidizing Angel. But Karina Black is being attacked out the back by Maddie Mad Cow. Maddie in a pissed off mood after watching the leader of Eternity being attacked. Where are you gone? There you are. So she's deciding to take it out on Karina Black and the women's KO title. So can Maddie take out her frustrations on Karina Black and knock her out? Or is Karina Black going to hold on to that title? Maddie getting in the face of Karina, and Karina not taking no shit. Straight in, snap suplex. As soon as this match finishes, you know that another women's KO match is open. Stiff kick to the spine, but Maddie shrugs it off, gets up, comes flying in with that diving clothesline. Picks Karina up to her feet, tosses her down the hallway. Oh, bounces her off the speaker box into the wall. Wrenches the arm, Karina, forearm breaks free. Knife edge chop across the titties. A good old titty slap, nothing wrong with that. Tosses her into the speaker box now. Hurricane Runner takedown. Brings Maddie back to her feet again, kick to the stomach. Straight jacket into the neck breaker. Karina getting a little bit more arrogant as she defends his title over and over. Knee drop to the skull. Crucifix takedown, and Karina working over Maddie. Stomp to the small of the back. Here comes that monkey flip, tosses her into the wall. And Karina working over Maddie. High impact moves here. European uppercut, Maddie breaks free. Grabs Karina by the back of the head. Karina now trying to break free again with those elbow strikes. Big suplex, lays out, and there it is. Maddie's been knocked out by that suplex from Karina. And Karina on a terror. Almost rivaling Shulky, it seems, with the way she's defending this belt. Just as TJ called for Maddie to win, she's already been knocked out. And we're going to move on to the trios belts. Unlike Three Lions Wrestling, we're going to go with a wood match. Tonight's all about the wood. So we have Bill Haight, Flatline, and Josh the Maverick Wright, going up against the Comeback Kids, which is Daryl Woodham, Jesse Six, and Shane Howard. A debuting trio versus a well-established force of Ruthless Inc. versus the Comeback Kids with the latest edition of Jesse Six. Elimination style wood match. Who's going to come out on top and make their way through to the next round of the pay-per-view to go for the trios titles? Ruthless Inc. or the Comeback Kids? This is the first of 2 trios matches tonight. The Comeback Kids recruiting Jesse Six after their Royal Britannia, oh no, the submission match that they were all in. Checking, Victor Mason is apparently trying to communicate from beyond. Who's coming on top and who's going to give the most wood? That's right, Pete, I am a sick bastard. But welcome to the show, Pete, the Godfather, the angry Viking that is Pete Wall. And Pillar to Post. Coming soon, review shows and much, much more from that man right there. Who's coming on top? Is it Ruthless Inc. or is it the Comeback Kids? I don't want to know where they're coming on back. No worries, Joey, no worries. But coming out first, a combined weight of 852 pounds. Bill Haight, Flatline, and Josh the Maverick Wright. They are Ruthless Inc. Bill Haight leading their team down the ramp. I'm sure that's not fucking water in that bottle if Bill Haight's got it. And Raven in the bitch of Ruthless Inc. in the arena. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice. I missed that comment, something about damn timid, so I'm guessing that's people calling these guys not ruthless, but they're just timid. How you doing, Raven? Sit back, relax, and watch the boys of Ruthless Inc. go to work against the Comeback Kids. Certainly fucking taking their time to get settled in the ring. But here we go, finally we can bring down another one. But here they come. Jesse Six on the left, Shane in the middle, and Daryl Woodham on the right. They are your Comeback Kids. That Jesse Six looks one sassy motherfucker. They wasted no time in getting to the ring. They wanted to get this match underway. I'm sure Jesse Six wants to give all of Ruthless Inc. the wood. But here we go. Straight in, Jesse runs into the back of Shane. This new team might have a few kinks in it. Well, kinks being the operative word, I suppose. Back elbows from Josh Wright. Kicks to the leg, spinning back fist, drops Jesse 6 to the floor. Flatline working over Daryl, and Shane being suplexed there by Bill Haight. An elbow drop there from Daryl to the face of Bill Haight. Oh no, I mean flatline. Josh Wright drops Jesse 6 to the floor, jumps up on that top turnbuckle. Looks like he has something in mind for Jesse 6, who's slowly getting to his feet. The arm drag takedown from the top. Bill Haight whipped into the corner by Shane. Use your brain, West. You might just figure it out. Up goes Daryl. Backdrop suplex there. The free nose job there from Shane to Bill Haight. The super kick into the Florida Keys. There's that suplex from Bill Haight, and we've got Wood in the ring. Flatline being bounced off the steel post there by Jesse 6, who's taken a real shine to Flatline, it seems. Giving him a little stomp to the booty. Josh Wright comes around for Jesse 6, picks him up to his feet, tosses him into the ring, and Flatline has a hold of Daryl, leans him up against that steel ring post, and then bounces his head clean off it. Up goes Jesse 6. Bill Haight whipped across the ring into the corner. Shane running round, running into the clothesline, into the Bulldog. The table knocked over but not broken. Shane now sets the table up in the corner. Bill Haight brought to his feet slowly, but Flatline already tossed into that table and takes out his own partner. Josh Wright now with the wood brings it into the ring. Jesse 6 slowly getting to his feet. Springboard Insaguri takes down Jesse 6. And the comeback kids get their first elimination. Bill Haight eliminated from the match. So it's now a 3-on-2 in favour of the comeback kids. Jesse 6 and Shane in the ring, looking to work over Josh Wright, as Flatline has his eyes focused on Daryl Woodham on the outside. Tries to pull Flatline, but in the end settles for a drop kick to the knee. Jesse 6, all the comeback kids on the outside of the ring, all three. Arm lock there by Daryl to Flatline, but Flatline fights his way through it. What is Jesse 6 doing? The helicopter spin on top of Josh. Shane goes up, thinks more of it, slaps his booty in the face of Flatline, taunting the big man. Brainbuster there to Josh Wright. Drop kick to the back of Flatline, no, misses. Big punch there from Josh Wright. Shane slides into the ring, catches a kick to the head. Big arm hip toss there. And the comeback kids both dive outside the ring. Powerbomb onto the apron, spun around, fucking hell, bounces him clean off the side of the apron after that powerbomb as well. Punch to the gut. Tossed into, bounced off that ring post now is Flatline. Being worked over by Jesse 6. Tossed into the ring now. Rolls over the table. Jesse was wood in his hand, decides to go smash Flatline with it, but Flatline too quick, grabs the table from his hand and gives him a face full of wood himself. Shane kips up, Daryl now sneaks in behind Flatline, gets dumped down on the mat, leg caught, kicked by Jesse 6. Big power bomb from Flatline on Jesse Six, and Shane, the only man left in the ring with the two members of Ruthless Inc. Table being dragged around the ring by Josh Wright, raining down table shots over the legs of Shane. Flatline wiped out there, and all three members of the Comeback Kids are in the ring with Josh Wright. Showing off with those one-arm press-ups. Daryl Woodham, knee to the shoulder. Jesse Six again with some wood in his hands. He's never happy unless he's got some wood. Josh Wright now busted open. Jesse Six sets his wood up in the corner. Flatline has Daryl up on his shoulders, who slips through the back door, inverted DDT. A table set up in two of the corners. Jesse Six strutting his stuff. What was Daryl doing? He moves the wood just as Josh Wright is thrown into the corner. Double axe handle to the back. Clothesline takes Flatline to the floor. Jesse Six, knife edge chop across the chest of Josh Wright. Now gets caught. Daryl Woodham up on that top turnbuckle. Bionic elbow to the head of Flatline. And Josh Wright eats the wood. So it's now Flatline against three of the Comeback Kids. Can this man manage to put all three of these men through a table? Looks like Gozzy's under the ring throwing out tables, because there suddenly appeared a table out of nowhere. Flatline now tossed into the ring. Daryl whips him hard into the corner. Forearm across the back. Being worked over by the Comeback Kid. Spinning heel kick by Jesse Six. Forearm blocked. Flatline with the knee strikes. Brought up. Dropped thanks to that shot. Jesse Six landing on his head. Flatline shrugs off Daryl. Drop kick misses by Shane. Flatline now leading these men a merry dance. Forearm to the back just as he got some wood in his hands. Looks for that, well, I would say a stunner or a bulldog. Six now wood in his hand. Daryl bounced off the ring post. Tossed into the ring goes Flatline. Six quick to follow. Brings Flatline to his feet. Misses. But the numbers game working against Flatline here. Just as he starts to get an attack underway, another member of the Comeback Kids comes in and breaks it up. Six now gets run into by his own partner. Looks to set the table up. Kick to the stomach. Jesse Six now. Knees to the back. Wood in hand. Tosses it out of the ring. They're just toying with Flatline, it seems. Deciding which one of them's going to have the pleasure of taking him down. Big headbutt drop Shane. Flatline has his eyes perfectly set on just one member. It was Shane. But from behind come Daryl with that table shot. Jesse Six on all fours. A position I'm sure he's going to like. Double teamed. Almost triple teamed there by the Comeback Kids. Jesse looking for another table. Having no luck it seems. Shane finally gets the table set up in the corner. Flatline brought to his feet. Whipped into the corner. This could be it for Ruthless. Exploder suplex into the corner, and the Comeback Kids clean sweep the match. and book themselves a place at the pay-per-view. There we see that Uranagi or chokeslam onto the backbreaker. Josh Wright getting double teamed there, the combination kicks, and Shane coming in with the forearms. The free nose job from Shane. There's that chokeslam, no, blocked by Daryl. But your winners of this match, the Comeback Kids, Jesse Six, Shane, and Daryl. Well, you would have thought he'd be saving himself. Whoops, too far back. You would have thought Marcus Johnson, after what had happened earlier today, would learn to keep out of it, knowing that he's got a tables match tonight. But Marcus Johnson just can't leave it alone. He wants that title around his waist. But Samael has, after watching Mean Joey Green try and take it away, silly man, he could be costing himself an opportunity at the trios title that Baltimore has been so desperate to get their hands on. Instead, Marcus Johnson going the selfish route and trying to get that solo gold, the Iron Skull title, back around his waist. Getting all in the face of Samael. Raining down the right hand, but no, Samael not taking that, and these two going at it now. Marcus Johnson coming better off on that quick exchange. Snap jab, spinning back fist. Sit down powerbomb. Sidewalk slam there. And now Samael stands over the body of Marcus Johnson, dodging out of the way in time with that kick, but doesn't dodge the stiff body. Fireman's carry takedown, no. Right hook onto the speaker box. Big left hand elbow strike to the top of the head. Tossed into those speaker boxes again is Marcus Johnson. Catches the leg this time. Clothesline takes down Samael. Up goes Johnson. Big body splash. Up on the shoulders. Toward direct. No. Death Valley driver. Here we go. Marcus Johnson looking to put the man away. But Samael breaks free. Right hand. Johnson now has Samael by the back of the head, dragging him down the corridor. Samael again trying to break free. Elbow strikes to the stomach. Big right hand. Blocked. Back elbow strike again by Marcus Johnson. Back and forth. Big club and blows. Gets Marcus Johnson off him. And here we go again. Samael just has a thing for my office, it seems. Glad to see they've already replaced that table. Driven hard into the floor. Now Samael grabbing that briefcase, raining it down on the back of Marcus Johnson. Scoops him up. And again, look at this stalling. Showing off. Into the suplex. Marcus Johnson not got much life in him, it seems. Two-handed choke, but the rake of the eyes breaks free for Marcus Johnson. Snap jab there, spinning back fist. Pop up fastball punch, and Samael is rocked. Big right hand. Tossed it across, and there she is, that random slut. Marcus Johnson looks to be setting Samuel up for the power bomb on my desk, on top of my laptop as well. That's going to cost you. Stiff forearm. Samuel swats him away. Another punch, and again tossed into my desk goes Samuel. This time the knee driven across the neck. Tossed into the desk again, bent over, and Marcus Johnson just looking at that booty, turns him round, picks him up, sets him up for another power bomb, and that is it. Samuel's reign as the Iron Skull champion is over, and Marcus Johnson takes over. Congratulations, Marcus Johnson, on picking up the victory and taking away that Iron Skull belt. Ripping it from the clutches of the Coven. But here we go into a snap, nap or tap match, and we're going to have Man Crusher. And he's going to be going against the Sinister Saint, one of Pete Wall's clients. Man Crusher versus the Sinister Saint in a snap, nap or tap cage match. Take your pick. Clearly Mean Joey Green is going to cheer for his hubby. Don't forget, that Iron Skull belt is still up for grabs. Just get your challenges in, and if you're not on Skype for any reason, you can put it in this chat, but only if you are not on Skype. But coming out first, one half of Sweet Vibrations. Standing in at 6 feet 8 inches tall, 353 pounds. He is a Man Crusher. And that's a damn lot of fucking pyro. Man Crusher, loving his bling. But here comes his opponent. Through the smoke and the darkness, hails a man 6 feet 10 inches tall, 321 pounds, from the wastelands, the Sinister Saint, also known as Sin. a man of your nightmares. And we're going to lock these two men inside a steel cage. Either one of them's going to sleep, or someone's getting snapped and going to tap and cry for their mummy. The crowd not liking whatever it was the Saint had to say then. So we have Sin and Man Crusher. Cage lowered down. Here we go. Snap jab quick there from Man Crusher. Belly to belly suplex. Stiff kick across the spine, and Man Crusher going to work early. Gets pulled down with that stiff arm. Stomp across the chest. Now wrenching back on that neck. The Man Crusher in that back clothing is also too tight. Up he goes, gut buster there from Man Crusher. Brought up to his feet. The Saint breaks free. Stomp to the chest, and again Saint working over the stomach and the chest of Man Crusher. Tossed over his back. Whipped hard into that steel cage, and the Saint backs up. Sin now brings Man Crusher to his feet, who fights his way through with a quick jab to the ribs. Knee strikes and a knee lift there to the face of Sin. Both men go run at each other, quickly whipped into the corner. Their body splash and a toss to the floor by Sin. Leg caught, elbow strike to the top of the knee, leant up against the ropes. Tossed across like a dirty cum rag. And Man Crusher now stomping away on the back. Punch to the stomach there. Sin back to his feet. Wipes out Man Crusher. Punch to the gut. Stiff kick to the left. Look at these combinations. Knee strike to the face. Man Crusher reeling. Catches the leg though. Elbow to the top of the knee. The uppercut too slow by Sin. The torture rack working over the back of Sin. Is Man Crusher going to make him yelp? No, Sin now. Heavy shots to the top of the head of Man Crusher. Breaks himself free. Knife edge chop across the chest. Whipped into the ropes. Blocks that chop again. This time again whipped into the corner goes Sin. Knife edge chops again. Now drops to the floor. Man Crusher now unloading with stomps to the chest of Sin. Chokes him with the knee. Arm drag takedown by Sin though. Breaks free. Brings Man Crusher up to his feet. Grabs him by the back of the head. Tosses him hard into that steel cage, and he grates down the cage behind the ropes and falls to the floor. Welcome Ben Perslow to the show. Nice to see you. Nice. This is the UKWF. AI controlled, community created wrestlers. Most of them you'll find in the chat talking in character, so if you want to be a part, just sit back, relax, enjoy what we're bringing to you here at the UKWF. Leg caught, dragon screw takedown by Sin. And there you have it, Pete Wall from the back calling out to his client to make Man Crusher bleed. Not quite the words that Pete used, but hey, close enough. Clothesline takes down Man Crusher. Sin now tries to bring him to his feet, but eats a clothesline of his own. And Man Crusher now flexing. Brings Sin to his feet. One clothesline, followed by another. Ducks under, off the ropes. Jumping clothesline there, brings down Sin yet again. Working over the arm. Now Man Crusher stomp to the dick. Waits for Sin to get to his feet. What's he got in mind here? Kick to the gut. Sit down pile driver. And it looked like Sin was out. But the referee's not determined it yet. Now here we go. Wrenching back. Camel clutch. And Sin tapped out. And Man Crusher with the victory here. Sin tapping out to the camel clutch. Time for Sin and Mordecai to go back to training. Because that's now both of his clients losing out on matches. The Insane One, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice. This is the UKWF. And we've just finished a snap, nap or tap cage. Congratulations to Man Crusher. And I'm sure the secretary's happy with that. After their interesting night out, I believe. Mean Joey Green. And there he is. Man Crusher flexing. In the center of the ring as Sin rolls out. But yet again, there's been another breakout in the back. And Karina having a busy night, it seems, as Baltimore's finest just can't stay away. Because here we go. Amber Young looking for titles is going after Karina's Women's Knockout Championship. Here we go. Amber Young apparently has found Karina in the back. Amber Young getting all in the face of Karina, saying, you think you're some hot shit around here, don't you, youngster? I want that fucking belt of yours. And Karina straight in with the Hurricane Rana, takes her down. Stomp to the head, misses with that chance, catches the leg, elbow strike to the top of the knee, kick to the gut, no, gets caught. Amber Young drops the head across the knee there. Grabbed by the back of the head now. Karina dragged down the hallway. But there she is with that elbow struck to the gut. Breaks herself free from the hold of Amber Young. Comes in. Amber, break. Elbow strike. Chop blocked there by Karina. Forearm blocked there by Young. And tossed into the wall hard by Amber Young goes Karina. Amber now kick to the gut on Karina. Elbow strike blocked. A kick to the cunt, it looked like. Code breaker from Amber Young. Brought to her feet is Karina now. Amber Young setting her up. Double underhook. Been a counter from Karina. The Hurricane Rana taking down Amber Young. And there we see a titty stomp and another. Raining down titty stomps is the youngster Karina Black. She's obviously got something against Amber Young's titties as she's trying to stomp them from a B cup to an A cup. Heading towards the locker room. I wouldn't go in there. Mean Joey Green and Man Crusher might be celebrating a little bit vigorously. Sling blade there from Amber Young takes down Karina Black. Karina though fights herself free from the grasp of Amber Young with the elbow strike. Waits for her to get up. Flying forearm there, takes Amber Young down. Knee drop across the face. Looking to bust that nose open. Amber Young now slow to her feet. Quake punch to the stomach. Back elbow strike there from Karina. Tornado Hurricane Rana there. Takes down Amber Young. And she's not finished with it yet. Monkey flip into those speaker boxes. Amber Young still not out. Shooting star press. Karina now looking to put Amber Young away. But Amber shrugs her off. Pushes her away. Grabs her by the head. Looks to set her up. We saw this earlier but it failed. Is this it? Not enough to knock Karina out. Karina still in the match. Still holding on to that title. Back elbow strike. Karina now with the title all to lose. Crucifix takedown. Bounces the back of the head of Amber Young off the floor. Fireman's carry takedown. Kick to the shin. Amber Young looking to set her up one more time. Here it comes. Sit down. Pile driver there. And Amber Young completing a sweep of these non-stop titles. Now in the possession of Baltimore's finest. Amber Young and Marcus Johnson holding on to him. But here we go with a debut match one-on-one. We have Robbie Machete. And he will be going against the Bastige. In an I Quit match. Which one of these men's gonna say the words I quit first? Is it Robbie Machete or the Bastige? The Bastige making his debut here in UKWF. Can he start it off right with a win over Robbie Machete? That's right, congrats to Amber Young on picking up the title belt. It seems that Karina has no idea what just happened. Is that from the concussion or is that because she's just confused or some forces at hand? And here he is, coming out to the ring first, standing in at 6'1", 273 pounds. He is Robbie Machete, one half of Shamrock and Shenanigans. Looking to make the debuting star say the words, I quit. Look at this absolute beast of a man. Wasting no time in getting down to the ring. The Bastige is looking jacked. Has Robbie bitten off more than he can chew in this match? Is the Bastige going to make him his bitch? We'll find out in a minute. Clothesline straight out the gate. Stiff kick across the spine. Picks him up to his feet. Scoops him up. Robbie though fighting back with the elbow strikes. Ducks under the Scottish sickle there. The clothesline to the back of the head. Drops him to the floor. Double axe handle to the back. Now working over the elbow joint. Trying to soften him up. Elbow strike to the top of the dome. Now raining down the heavy left hands is Robbie. Stomp to the dick. Scoops him up, drives him into the mat. Working over that neck some more. Trying to soften him up. Trying to make him want to quit this match. This match can go anywhere in the arena. You can make him say I quit anywhere at all. You can use whatever the fuck you like. All you gotta do is make him say the words I quit. And Bastige, you go into work. Steel chair in hand. Looks to rain it down on the head of Robbie. But no, blocked. Face first, driven into the floor goes the Bastige. Diving headbutt. Robbie now stomped to the gut. Now looking to wrench back. Referee checking to see if Bastige wants to quit. But Bastige fights his way free. Scoops him up. Drives him into the mat. Bastige getting hyped. Big clothesline. And a second. Almost taking the head of Robbie off. Off the ropes. Flying clothesline there. And the Bastige now cooking on gas. Grabs Robbie by the throat. Picks him up. Choke slams him down into the mat. Almost through the fucking ring. Ties him up. Referee checking with Robbie. Does he want to quit this match? Robbie though fights his way through with a knee shot to the side of the head. Big right hand. Robbie fighting back with one of his own though. Whipped into the corner. Stinger splash misses. Blocks that chop. Punch to the gut there by Robbie. Ducks under the clothesline. Back spinning heel kick. Belly to belly suplex on top of that steel chair. The Bastige looking a little bit gassed here. Tosses him over his back though. Robbie still in this match. Pulls back a little bit. Waits for Bastige to get up to his feet. And almost takes his head clean off with that clothesline. Wrenching back on that neck. Referee right in the face of Bastige. Waiting for him to utter those words, I quit. Looking for that chokeslam. Robbie rolls through. Sits on power bomb. Robbie now just standing over the body of Bastige. Not finished. Bastige crawling to the corner, looking to get up to his feet slowly. Robbie now scoops him up yet again, drives him into the mat. Bastige slow to his feet again, ducks under, spinning heel kick. Ooh, low blow, right in the hang dang. Robbie's going to be pissing blood. He'll be lucky to be able to piss straight after that. And Bastige now looking to put him away. That reminds me, if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and that's right, hit the ding ding to make sure you're kept up to date of every time that UKWF goes live. Robbie Machete might have a busted testicle indeed. He might have just been singing soprano. Or should I say falsetto? Clothesline there. Up he goes. Military press over the top. And here comes that body splash across the back of Rob. Stomp to the small of the back. Now going to work on the arm. Bastige though back to his feet, shrugging it off, whips Robbie into the corner. Grabs him by the head, drags him out, whips him into the ropes. Holy shit, sent him fucking flying there. Met him at the crossroads. Bastige calling for the end. Kick to the stomach. Sits him up. Rubs his gooch across the back of his head. Sit down powerbomb. And now, this big man. No, you don't want to do it. Don't go up. The Bastige now calling for Robbie Machete to get to his feet. A man that size should not fly, but there it is, the shoulder tackle taking him down, and the Bastige signaling him once again. Thumbs up, no, thumbs down. There it is, the gooch rubbed across the back of Robbie's head. The sit down powerbomb yet again. That man has got to be out. There can't be any fight left, but Robbie fights his way free. Holy shit. Raining down right hands on the head of Bastige. Robbie Machete not giving up just yet. Now looking. That's not natural. Your knee should not meet your face like that. And that clothesline almost takes Bastige's head clean off. Bastige though pulls him back with a clothesline of his own. Grabs Robbie by the throat. Choke slams him into the mat. Bastige now getting hurt. Rubs his head. Thinking, what the fuck have I got to do to put this man away? What will make him say the words I quit? Stomping away now on the chest. Trapezius claw. Referee now down. Robbie, do you want to quit? But Robbie says no. Breaks free, sweeps the leg from underneath him. Back elbow strike. And oh, he went for the hang dang punch, but Robbie had it scouted. Busts him open. Clothesline takes him down. Robbie protecting the crown jewels this time. Stomp to the smaller back. Now Bastige busted open. Has his neck wrenched back on, and Bastige, bloody faced and all, utters the words, I quit. Congratulations, Robbie Machete. What a match, what a debut. There was that shoulder tackle there, sending Robbie Machete flying. Those sit down power bombs. How Robbie Machete got up from those. That clothesline taking his head almost clean off. But the winner of this match, Robbie Machete. No need to thank me at all, Bastige. You're a part of the roster. You'll be getting matches every now and again when I can fit you in, just like anybody else in the roster. Unfortunately, your debut didn't end the way that you wished. But here we go again, another backstage brawl. After seeing his man celebrating tonight, Mean Joey Green wants to celebrate of his own. A celebration of his own, should I say, and he's going after this man here and wants to take on for the belt. Mean Joey Green wants to spoil Baltimore's finest night. Spun round is Joey now. Marcus Johnson heard, but Joey was looking for him. Didn't expect that forearm. Now a second. Tossed into the locker room goes Joey. Not the locker room he was obviously celebrating in earlier with Man Crusher. Johnson now straight for the trash can. Rains it over the head of Joey. Elbow drop to the back of the head as well. Military press. Showing his strength in the locker room. Here is Marcus Johnson. Tossed into the air, dumps him down on the floor. German suplex, holds on. There's a second. Tossed into the locker goes Mean Joey Green, stomped to the back of the head. And tossed into the door frame goes Joey, who fights his way free now with a back elbow strike. Drop kick takes Marcus Johnson off his feet. Back elbow strike. Johnson now scoops up Joey. No. Joey fights for free. And another drop kick takes down Marcus Johnson. Johnson now being beaten by Mean Joey Green. Not for the first time Mean Joey Green's beaten a Johnson, I'm sure. Tosses him away like a rag. Fucking absolutely back and forth between these two. Raining down elbow shots, punches belly, tosses him over his shoulder. Jesus. In towards those lockers. Marcus Johnson working over Mean Joey Green. I'm sure Mean Joey Green's not got a problem with being worked over. Joey now kicks to the stomach. But Marcus Johnson fights his way free. Tosses him in towards that TV. Joey's always wanted to be on TV. But maybe not like that. Sit down power bomb from Marcus Johnson. And Joey bounced off the floor there. Sets him up again. Joey now in trouble. Sit down powerbomb one more time and that's it. Marcus Johnson successfully defends that Iron Skull belt. Now we go back to another one-on-one match. We're going to see our champion in action of the women's division. One Cotton Candy, and she's going to be going up against Marzana Rage. So here we have Cotton Candy versus Marzana Rage, both bringing down their tag partners, the Rage Girls and Ruthless Inc. Indeed, congratulations to Mr. Johnson. That sounds so wrong coming out of my mouth. And as for Jack Bayou, the rules are simple for the challenge. If you are on Skype, you need to private message the secretary the quickest when I announce the opportunity is open. As soon as the opportunity is open, you message the secretary privately on Skype. And you, if you are the fastest, will get selected. If you're not successful that time, you have to try again. Every time the counter is reset, you have to be the first person in. There are some people, however, who do not have Skype, and if they don't have Skype, I am allowing them at the moment to comment in here. So, that is how it works. The same with the KO title as well. But coming down to the ring first, she is your women's champion. She is also the tag team champion of UKWF. Standing in at 5 feet 5 inches tall and 132 pounds. Being accompanied by her tag team partner Raven, the bitch of Ruthless Inc. She is Cotton Candy. And there she is, wrapping her legs round, well, normally a pole, or Bill Haight, or a man who's willing to give her a gold card or a black card. Cotton Candy, striking her pose now, centre of the ring. Tag gold around their waist. Coming down to the ring next, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall and 195 pounds. Being accompanied by her tag team partner, she is Marzana Rage. Can Marzana continue the Rage Girls singles success and pick up victory here tonight over the champ? Cotton blowing a kiss to the crowd. Marzana just checking those knees. Come flying out the gate with that flying forearm. Mars now backs it up, drop kick to the side of the head. Dragged now to the center of the ring. Mars now working over the arm, trying to lock in that arm bar, trying to rip it out of joint, wrenching back, but Cotton manages to wind herself round, rains her right hand to the face and eventually the hold's blocked. Step up, kick to the side of the head there, bitch slap across the face, super kick to the gut. Single leg drop kick takes down Cotton. Cotton now back to her feet. Arm breaker. Grabs Marzana from behind. Spins around. Gives Mars a nose job, it seems. Elbow strike to the stomach. Mars now. Forearm to the face. Kick to the gut. Double underhook. Suplex there. And again. Backpack. What a breaker there. Now Raven up, getting Mars's attention as Cotton Candy sneaks him from behind. Cotton now drags Mars across to the centre of the ring. Forearm across the face into the pin. Raven thinks the referee's tired, it seems, because she's thrown in a steel chair. Bitch slaps across the face of Mars. Step up enziguri and Mars goes to the floor. Off the ropes. Baseball slide into the Hurricane Rana there. Cotton now tossed into the ring. Steel chair still there. The referee not noticed it yet, it seems. He can't be that tired. Big forearm to the face of Cotton. Ties up the legs, kick to the stomach. Pulls her back. Stomp to the back, drives her face first into the mat. No worries, Joey. See you in a bit. Mars now just standing over the lifeless body of Cotton, and Raven yet again getting in the face of Mars. Oh, a lumbar check there. Bounces Marzana off those knees. Whipped into the ropes. Cotton misses. Jumps to the outside though. Sees what was there. Kick to the face. Knee strike to the gut. Brought down with a Hurricane Rana, and Mars now back in control. Stomp to the titty. Picks Cotton up. No. European uppercut, breaks free. Cotton looks for the bell clap. Blocked. Drop kick swatted to the side. Big right hand. Here comes the slut drop. Leg across the chest. Drops it like a slut. 1, 2. And the referee dragged out of the ring by Oxidizing Angel, saving her partner from what looked to definitely be a 3 count. And there's a booty popping, twerking it into the moonsault. Cotton now up to her feet. Bitch slap across the face. Picks Mars up. Mars knee strike to the top of the head of Cotton. Grabs her by the head. Sets her up for a power bomb into the pin. Too close to the ropes though. Into the Boston Crab. And again, too close to the ropes, and the referee forces them to break. Raven yet again distracting Mars, giving Cotton Candy the opportunity to recover. Cotton now on the ropes. Mars coming in for that clothesline. Eats an elbow strike though. Spin and neck breaker. Cotton looking pleased with herself. Has her up. Whips her into the corner. Whipped across the ring. Into the corner goes Cotton. Double knees to the face. Calls for her to come. Drop kick. Mars now backs it up into the corner. Stinger splash. Drops to the floor. Now stomping a hole in the chest. Nice one, Adam. And here comes that slut drop yet again. The leg drop across the chest. 1, 2. And a kick out just before the 3 count. Mars now. Big European uppercut. Kick to the stomach. Here it is, double underhook suplex. And Mars now screaming. There's that clothesline into a second. Single leg drop kick. Mars now hyped up as Cotton crawls under that bottom rope. Pulls herself up on the apron. Blocks the right hand. Forearm of her own. Bitch slap across the face. Poke to the eye. Whipped into the corner right in front of Raven now. Flips to the outside, elbow strike. What's this? There's that pole dancing training coming in as she spins her around. Body splash there. Forearm blocked. Forearm from Mars though. Mars now whips her off the ropes. Waits for her the other side of the ring. Power slam there. Elbow drop across the titty. Cotton now brought to her feet. Whipped into the corner hard by Marzana. Turned her around. What's she got in store for her here? Sits her up on that top turnbuckle. Mars now to the outside. What the fuck? Spin out. Hurricane Rana brings her down to the mat. Mars now hooks her leg for the pin. 1, 2, and a 3 count. Marzana Rage picks up the singles pin and continues the Rage Girl's success. Cotton Candy is defeated. The champ takes a loss. There was that slut drop. Looked like it might have finished it if it wasn't for Oxidizing Angel pulling the ref out of the ring look just as he was about to come down for the 3 count. There's that powerbomb into the pin. The other slut drop across the chest. Forearms to the face for the winner of this match. Congratulations, Mars. The last backstage brawl of the night, I feel, and it's coming via Aradia. Aradia is going after Amber Young and that championship around her waist. Here we go, Amber Young defending that title against Aradia. Aradia now has her eyes set on Amber Young. Takes her down, bounces her head off the mat. Driving it hard into the floor. Brings her to her feet. Aradia now, big bitch slap across the face. Knee strike doesn't take Aradia down though. This time bounces her head off the knee. Knee strikes again to the head of Aradia, trying to take her down. Tossed down the corridor goes Aradia. Spinning back chop across the chest, gives her one back, elbow strike to the face. Amber now, code breaker there, drops Aradia to the floor. Here we see that double underhook. Sit down pile driver. Is that enough to put Aradia out? No, Aradia's still in this, not finished yet. Back elbow strike. Back elbow strike from Amber now. And again, back and forth with these elbows. Takes her down hard. Now Aradia sitting in weight. Double underhook. Sit down pile driver yet again. Aradia now getting some toys, raining it down on the titties. Smack that bitch to sleep, says Anarchy. Stomp to the back. Now a knee drop to the back as well. Brings Amber to her feet. Big bitch slap, no, blocked. Slap of her own by Amber. Tosses Aradia through the door. Damn it. Fuck. No, call me on a kneel. Inhale. Fuck. Shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. Spinning neck breaker by Amber. Amber now waiting for Aradia to get back to her feet. No, blocks that double underhook. Clothesline takes her off. That's what I said to Amber. Double underhook, using a taste of her own medicine. Sit down pile driver. And there you have it. Aradia takes the title away from Amber Young. And there you have it, Baltimore's finest, losing one of their belts tonight. Congratulations, Aradia. But now we move on. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Right, let's get this right. The man himself, who was attacked earlier on tonight by the Lucha Lions, sending a message saying don't get in our way, as we are after Brandon Ace. But Brandon Ace was the man who came to his aid, as these two men by Mordrin's side were nowhere to be found. But now, originally it was just going to be Marcus Johnson, Warren Benjamin were the only two men going to be in this match for Baltimore's finest, as Brandon Ace failed to turn up for one of his scheduled drugs tests. As part of the management's decision, he was to turn up every day for a drugs test to make sure he wasn't cheating on his rehab. Medically cleared to fight again is now Brandon Ace, and he's been given the all clear to fight after coming to the aid of his opponent tonight. But are the decisions of Baltimore's finest Marcus Johnson and Brandon Ace gonna haunt them? So we have Baltimore's finest versus End of Days. Take your pick. Here we go, come on, load up already. Like I said, the Lucha Lions were escorted out of the arena thanks to the security and Brandon Ace intervening with a steel chair, saving Mordred Nightwalker, as Jake Bagwell and War were nowhere to be seen, and neither were the rest of Eternity. But coming out first, that combined weight of 880 pounds. They are the End of Days. Mordred Nightwalker, Jake the Natural Bagwell, and War, the super heavyweight champion of the UKWF. Swagger as they walk down to the ring. Who'd you pull for the victory here? But coming out next, there you see it, the Iron Skull champion Marcus Johnson, the unproven one Brandon Ace, and his tag team partner Warren Benjamin. They are Baltimore's finest. What the fuck is going on backstage? I'm hearing all sorts of shit over the security radio. What the fuck is going on? I need an update. What's going on, secretary? And here we go. Straight out the gate. We've only got one table, it seems. So we'll just do this and we should have two. There you go. Brandon Ace gets caught with a high kick there, ducks under, no, backdrop there from Mordred Nightwalker, German suplex, turns him round, Brandon Ace goes up, no, it's Marcus Johnson, sorry, Brandon Ace is in the trousers, holy shit. Oh, fuck's sake, those fucking Lucha Lions are at it again, the fuck. Dragon screw takedown there. Jake Bagwell with a stiff kick across the chest. Mordred Nightwalker now working over Marcus Johnson. Sets him up on that top turnbuckle, but Johnson sets himself free. Bro kick there, taken down. High knee from Brandon Ace to Jake Bagwell. War gets his head grabbed. Headbutt there from Warren Benjamin. Misses with a headbutt of his own. Grabs Warren Benjamin by the throat though. Picks him up. Gut punch there. Mordred Nightwalker misses with that spinning heel kick. Flying forearm though takes down Brandon Ace. And Eternity, the end of days, stands strong inside the ring. Gut punch. Double axe handle. Clothesline to the back of the head takes down Warren Benjamin. Marcus Johnson, one man of Baltimore's finest, left in the ring with the end of days. Up on the shoulders of the man known as War, driven into the mat. Brandon Ace in, snap jab takes down Jake Bagwell. Again, War working over Marcus Johnson, and there's the Chaos Eater. Marcus Johnson being worked over by the end of days, swaying in the breeze now. Big German suplex. Marcus Johnson gets a hold of War. War fights his way free, bitch slap to the face, knee strike though from Marcus Johnson, and a spear taken down War. Super kick to the face, stomp to the back. Marcus Johnson now standing there watching as Mordred sets up his tag team partner for a hangman's DDT from the top rope. Flying crossbody and raining down shots. Whipped into the corner, flying forearm from Jake Bagwell takes down Brandon Ace. And we've got a serious lack of wood going on. None of these men have eaten some wood yet, but someone's tasting blood now. Flying crossbody from Jake Bagwell. The man bleeding from his head wearing that crimson mask. The Natural. Mordred table shot to the back of Brandon Ace. Standing drop kick to Warren Benjamin, swatted to one side. Ace now slowly getting up, brought to his feet. High kick there from Mordrin. Forearm across the back, leg caught this time. Scoops him up, slams him down. What's Brandon Ace got in mind here as he goes to the top turnbuckle? Sees Jake Bagwell on the outside, dive and shoulder tackle. Marcus Johnson set up in the corner. Exploder suplex takes him out of the match. And the end of days has one elimination. Low blow there. Ooh, Brandon Ace, can you taste the plums in your mouth? Arm drag takedown. Jake Bagwell celebrating already as if they've won. Warren Benjamin up on the shoulder, and there's a chaos eater to Warren Benjamin. Brandon Ace and Warren Benjamin in a world of hurt. 3 men versus 2. Can they get it done? Mrs. Utaker, hello Tiny, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. Just as Mordred Nightwalker now waits for Brandon Ace to get up to his feet on the outside of the ring. Diving through the air, but he catches a super kick under the jaw. And the crowd cheering. This is awesome as they've watched Mordred Nightwalker take a shot just underneath the chin from Brandon Ace. Mordred now had his head bounced off the ring. Diving shoulder tackle from War. Takes down Warren Benjamin. Table set up in the center of the ring. Big power slam there from War. In goes Warren Benjamin. Table set up in the ring. 2 on 1. War now climbing up to the top turnbuckle. Diving knee drop. But Jake Bagwell now sends Warren Benjamin for a spin. Ace blocks for jab. Heavy right hand of his own. Combination strikes. No worries, RA. Have a good night. Up goes Warren Benjamin, driven into the mat. Here's that pure athlete driver there from Brandon Ace. Warren Benjamin again. And the only man of Baltimore's finest left in the ring is Warren Benjamin. As now Mordrin picks him up to his feet. Whipped hard to the outside goes Mordrin, lands on the apron. Warvo from behind grabs a hold of Warren Benjamin. And here he comes. War now. Exploder suplex takes out the second member of Baltimore's finest, leaving Brandon Ace versus the 3 members of Eternity, aka the end of days. Is that going to work? We've seen this before. Brandon Ace trying to take on 3 members of Eternity at once. Last time ended him up being in hospital. Is it going to end the same here tonight? Being worked over now is Brandon Ace, trying to get back into this match. Bounced off the ring post. Jake Bagwell now with the wood in his hand, tosses it into the ring. Brandon Ace quickly follows behind. All 3 members of Eternity now in the ring with Brandon Ace. Round and round Brandon Ace goes, and where he stops, well, who gives a fuck according to War? Because there he lands. The crowd screaming, this is awesome. Brandon Ace trying to fight back, gets a hold of War, knee strike to the gut, but and then as soon as he does, he's pounced upon by the other members of Eternity. Table now in the hand of Jake Bagwell. Mordrin Nightwalker, what's he gone for? Mordrin's gone to grab a steel chair. Not just happy with giving the wood, he wants to give him the metal as well. Scooped up. Brandon Ace now scoops up, slams down Jake Bagwell, but gets caught by War, driven hard into the mat. War now waits for Ace to get up, sets him up for another Chaos Eater. Jake Bagwell celebrating, picks him up to his feet. Mordrin just standing there with that steel chair in hand. Notice how Mordred's standing back. Brandon Ace saved him earlier. Is that out of respect that Mordred's not getting involved? Or is that just coincidence that he's letting the other two men of Eternity go to work? Backdrop there delivered to Brandon Ace on the outside. Table set up in the ring on the corner. Brandon now whipped hard into the ring, laid across. Brandon up to his feet. Is this his opportunity now? Is he's only got one member of Eternity in the ring? Into that steel chair goes the head of Brandon Ace. Headbutt, shoulder tackle, and Brandon Ace has been busted open now by War, and now he's having his head smashed along that top turnbuckle. The members of the End of Days punishing Brandon Ace. Here we go again, driven hard into the mat. The blood has got to be flowing now, hard from the head of Brandon Ace. War, certainly not satisfied, sets him up for another Chaos Eater. Bouncing him off centre of the ring. Is Mordred now going to show him mercy? Whips him into that table. And Mordred, the man to finish things here with that lawn dart into the table. And the winners of this match are the End of Days. Here you see Brandon Ace's attempts at fighting, combination strikes, the scoops up, inverted DDT there, the Chaos Eater to Warren Benjamin. And Eternity with the victory here. And the winners of this match, Mordred Nightwalker, War, and Jake Bagwell. The End of Days. The End of Days will meet the Comeback Kids for the Trios title. But what the fuck is... Am I hearing that right? Holy shit. Apparently we have some intruders in the arena. Security are doing their best to do whatever they can to hold back the men, but there's just too many of them, all dressed exactly the same. Holy shit, what the fuck is going on? But as End of Days are coming up the ramps, there seems to be two men coming down to the ring, and they're now standing over the body of Brandon Ace. Brandon Ace now in trouble. But Brandon Ace, left bloodied, battered and bruised in the ring as the End of Days walked up the ramp, and these two jumped from out of the shadows, pouncing on an opportunity to take down the battered man. We've been seeing all sorts of shit being pulled by Lion Kid and Neon Leon since the moment Brandon Ace sent this man into snap. Brandon Ace misses with that attack, and we've got a 2-on-1 here. Lion Kid, forearm to the face, and it seems both of these men are desperate to get their hands on Brandon Ace. Yeah, it's too late, miss. There's not anything we can do. The referee's watching over, trying to get this thing to stop. Brandon Ace has been left on his own thanks to Baltimore's finest being eliminated and him being the only man left at ringside. Suplex there from what I'm just going to have to call it. Leon and Lion Kid working over Brandon Ace in the ring. Flying forearm there, but Brandon Ace gets caught by Neon Leon, driven into the mat. Yeah, I'm going to have to hire better security. I don't know what more I can do. Kick to the stomach, super kick to the face. But this isn't all that's going on. There is one more thing going on out the back as this goes on in the ring. Flying moonsault there from Neon. Leon misses, but Lion Kid now working over the wrist of Brandon Ace. Neon now going up top. Brandon Ace fights his way free. Neon from behind doesn't see him. Brandon Ace Frankensteiner drives the head of Ace into the mat. Ace now's truly getting worked over. Neon now brings him over to the ropes. Inseguri sends him over. Neon off the ropes. Diving baseball slide. Hurricane Rana takes him down. And now the Lucha Lions go to work on the outside. Brandon Ace barely getting any offense off. Being worked over by the End of Days. No escape, gets taken down by the Lucha Lions. Seeing an opportunity. Super kick to the face, drops Brandon Ace to the floor. The drop kick missing. The pump handle. Pile driver. Oh. Should I say pump handle package driver. Combinations from Brandon Ace. Getting some offense off on Lion Kid. But Neon Leon there. Quickly to back up his partner with the Hurricane Rana. Super kick to the knee. Super kick to the jaw. And that is it. Brandon Ace has been taken out by the Lucha Lions. There we see Brandon Ace. You saw him fight back here. Combination strikes. This was one of the only true flurries he got. But here was the moment that Brandon Ace went night. The super kick to the face. And your winners of this match. Well, we call it a match, but it wasn't really. The Lucha Lions. Taking an opportunity to take a shot at Brandon Ace when he least expected it. But that's not all that's been going on. Bastige saw an opportunity to take down Marcus Johnson at his weakest, coming in first. And we have one more match. The Bastige taking an opportunity. Marcus Johnson walking in from his match, being eliminated first. Can Bastige end his debut night with a title around his waist? And as Anarchy says, he did! So who do you pick for the win here? Is it the Bastige or is it Marcus Johnson? Marcus Johnson walks out the back, sees Bastige waiting for him, gets all up in his face. Back and forth between these two. Johnson now picked up, dumped over the back of Bastige. Look at the size of this man. Absolutely An absolute beast. Dragged down the corridor though by Marcus Johnson. But Bastille fights his way free. And this will be the end of UKWF. Kick to the stomach there. Bastille separates himself from Marcus Johnson. Drags him back down the corridor. What's he got in mind for him here? But Marcus Johnson, no, won't accept it. Elbow strikes to the gut. Pop up fastball punch. Just catches Bastille on the jaw. Not enough to knock him out though. Military slam. Picks Bastille back to his feet. Kick to the calf there. And Marcus Johnson limps away. But soon gets an elbow strike to the face of Bastille. Comes flying in, blocked. Big forearm to the face. Brings him up, spine buster there. Drives him into the floor and Bastille is going up. Calling for Marcus Johnson, get up. Double axe handle to the back. Forearm. Elbow strike to the gut. Marcus Johnson though eats an elbow to the side of the head now himself. Bastille comes in, big uppercut, no, blocked. Marcus Johnson has him up. Drives him into the floor. Bastille in trouble. Marcus Johnson looking to finish things here. The juggernaut bomb drives Bastille into the mat. Bastille still in this, not knocked out yet. Still has a chance. Drives him into the mat. No. Bastille gets caught. Marcus Johnson, what's he got in mind here? Drags him down the corridor. Heading towards, don't you go in my fucking office. Elbow strikes, bags Marcus Johnson up. Brings him up, spine buster, drives him into the floor. And Bastille now has an opening. Up on the shoulders. Driven into the mat once again. Not finished there, rolls through. Attitude adjustment. And a second. Marcus Johnson still not gone. Still not out of this. Still holding on to that belt. Determined to finish the night the champion. What is it going to take to knock one of these two men out? Could this be it? Driven into the mat, busted open as Bastille. Blood now pouring down his face. Is that going to fire him up? Back elbow strike. Bastille now comes running in. Marcus Johnson arm drag takedown though. Takes the man down. Tossed into that electrical box goes Marcus Johnson. Bouncing his head clean off that metal door. The gut wrench release suplex. Bastille now going up yet again. Calling for Johnson to stand to attention. Double axe handle to the top of the head. Johnson now brought to attention again. Punch to the stomach. Spins him round. Has him up on the shoulders. Samoan drop. Bounced off that electrical box. Marcus Johnson fights back with an elbow strike. Is this the moment? Is someone going to win? Marcus Johnson sets him up for that juggernaut bomb. Here it comes. And Marcus Johnson still walks away with the belt in his hand. Unlucky Bastille. It was a fine opportunity to take, but unfortunately it didn't pay off tonight. But that is the end of UKWF. Thank you all for taking that little bit of time to stop by. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. But for now, this is me saying good night, goodbye, stay safe, be good. And if you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. And this is Ulmarwolf, and I am getting the fuck out of here as soon as I can find the button. Oh shit. Bye.